Good morning and welcome to the Country 96 Artist Lounge. I'm Greg Holman with Smith and Wesley. And introduce yourselves.
I'm Todd Smith.
Todd Smith.
And I'm Scott Smith.
And Scott from Smith and Wesley from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Is that right?
North Georgia, Chattanooga area.
Okay, I hear a little accent now.
Yeah, there's a little bit in there.
Okay. Now the group, you actually changed your name at one point, didn't you?
We did. Our father passed away in January, and his name is Wesley, and my middle name is Wesley. And so, just as honor to him and homage to him, we decided to change the name to Smith and Wesley.
I see.
To honor him. So he had a big influence on us and our music and country and all that. And so and he was always at our shows and stuff. And so it's.
Fathers are real good to critique your performances a lot.
Yes, they are.
So, usually it consisted of the guitars were too loud.
My parents actually live within earshot of the radio station, and they critique me on the air. So
Constructive criticism. Everyone needs some good.
My dad's a little harder on me than my mom. You know, in my mom's eyes, I can't do anything wrong.
Well, at the same time, he was the biggest supporter too. So he was about at every show, and you'd see him trying to stay awake at 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes out there.
Financially too?
Yeah, I mean,
At the start?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, but he got to see us. We got to open up for Alan Jackson at the governor, Georgia's governor, at his inaugural gala in January. He got to see us open up for Alan Jackson. That was his last concert he saw us play. And so that was a good way. If that had to be the last one, to open up for AJ was a good way for him to last in memory. So.
Now with the name Smith and Wesley, you know, it comes to mind, of course, Smith and Wesson. Are you guys big outdoor people, big hunters?
Sure.
Very familiar with Smith and Wesson, and very familiar with the outdoors and hunting and fishing.
Yeah. So.
Where do you?
We have to keep our country boy license to do that. So.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's a lot of good hunting ground there in Chattanooga.
There is, oh yeah, absolutely. It's of course we've come all the way out here to Missouri and do a land lease for about a week and do some hunting out here in Missouri as well. So.
Yeah, one of our county just south of here, Callaway County, is taking the most deer of any county in the state.
Oh, really? Wow.
So if you're looking for deer, this is the season right now. This is the weekend.
Exactly.
So. Okay. Well, you guys, you're going to play a song for us?
Yeah, we'll play, Need Somebody Bad is our current single that we have out, and we thought we would play something else from the album that kind of gives a throwback. It pays respect to those that came before us, Johnny, Willie, and all those folks.
I was going to ask if you're wearing black in homage
well,
to
no,
Johnny.
that's just your typical musician color, I suppose.
Okay.
Black, so.
It was just a clean shirt today. Right?
Yeah, that was the clean one. The last one I had on this trip. Exactly.
Yeah, but this song is, we have a great influence. Just when Todd and I were growing up, riding in the back seat of Dad's car, the radio station was always playing country classics, and so this one, and Todd and I write all the songs on the CD. We either wrote or co-wrote, so we're singer-songwriters. And I had the chorus to this song was one that was in my head for a while, but it gives some homage back to the greats. You'll notice swam in Whiskey River, danced in a ring of fire, and of course it hits Mama Tried and Daddy Couldn't Walk the Line. So we're big fans of all the legends.
All right, well I'll let you go ahead and sing it then.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Color, it ain't the burn, it ain't the way you pour it, ain't the way it's stirred. It can bring you up, make you knock back down, get you feeling 10 feet tall, your face on the ground. I swam in a Whiskey River, Mama tried to help me, Daddy couldn't walk the line. Whiskey Wondering what you did last night. How did my boots get on the tractor? My clothes out on the line. There's a note there on the counter under that empty bottle of Jack. Says she left me for the last time. She ain't coming back. I swam in the whiskey river, danced in a ring of fire. Mama tried to help me, Daddy couldn't walk the line. Whiskey, think it just hit me.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Go ahead and play another one if you like. You want to do another one?
You want to need somebody bad or try it or
Do You're the One, maybe?
Yeah, you want me to play?
You want to play it?
I'll play one.
All right, we'll play another one.
Or we could, yeah, we'll do that. We'll play this one's a little softer one. It's later on in the album when guy starts trying to get his wife or girlfriend back, and you know, begging for her to come back home after he made all the mistakes earlier in the album. Maybe You're the One. You're my woman, you're my lady, one that smiles at me and drives me crazy. You're my friend, you're my lover, the reason why I don't want another. You're the one. You're my rock, you're my shelter, the strength I need to help me brave this weather. You're my motive and inspiration, the voice that calms me from my frustration. You're the one. You're the one who keeps that fire roaring. You're the one who has this faith in me. You're the one who keeps that river flowing. You're the one who completes me totally. You're the one who keeps that fire roaring. You're the one who has this faith in me. You're the one who keeps that river flowing. You're the one who completes me totally. You're the one who completes me totally. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. You're the only one. You're the one.
Pretty good.
You got one of both sides
Yeah.
there. Well,
Yeah.
one of the ballads and
I
One of the fun songs.
You know, I think I like that ballad even better. Actually, I think that could be a single.
Yeah,
Well,
it's one of the
there's
ones we're
one
talking
that's-
about.
Actually,
Okay.
both of those
we're talking
are
about
kind of the ones
next
we're trying to
single.
decide whether to go with a ballad or, you know, whether to go with the upbeat song. You know, being a new artist, it's you know, you got to
Yeah.
get noticed somehow, and we
Harmony's
appreciate
really good on that.
appreciate you
second.
guys.
I like that as a single myself. You know, is it hard to hit those high notes this early in the morning?
No, I'm all good with that. It's
Okay.
it's good,
And I couldn't help but notice in your hat. You're a big golfer.
I am a golfer as well.
So he had to have his cowboy. He had to get the cowboy on the golfer on his hat.
So it's a stickman cowboy with golf club. I don't know. It just seemed like a hat to wear. So
Well, next time you're here, when the weather'll be nicer, we've got a country club right next door.
you got
So
a deal.
keep that in mind.
So I can bring a
For 9
fishing
holes.
rod and my golf
You
clubs,
can,
and
yeah.
we'll just stay a little while.
All right.
exactly.
Maybe get a land lease and do a little hunting. And
There you
just
go.
cover
Thank you
it
so
all.
much for
Thank
being
you.
with us.
Thank you.
Thank you so
very
much. We
much.
appreciate you having us.
Smith and Wesley and the Country 96 Artist Lounge.
Thank y'all.